Buckle up, everyone. It looks like Man of Steel 2 is right around the corner. Since the first movie was released, many wondered when a new one would come out. Well, we can say that the wait is almost over. Due to recent news, it appears as the sequel is just about to happen. Will Man of Steel 2 happen? Man of Steel 2 has been highly requested by fans ever since the first movie was released in 2013. The success of the movie was incredible, as it grossed nearly $300 million in the United States and over $650 million worldwide, ranking as the fourth highest grossing film that year. In 2020, Henry Cavill made an appearance in Snyder's Man of Steel rewatch, where the Snyder Cut of Justice League was officially announced. Seeing Cavill get behind the Snyder Cut only made fans want a new movie badly. There are quite a few rumors out there that he will appear in various cameos across the DC Extended Universe, but we believe that he deserves more than a guest appearance in films. As of lately, there have been many talks about a sequel. Most people assumed that a sequel would immediately follow after the first movie, but Warner Bros. Focus on building a Justice League film delayed it. Either way, having the sequel right now wouldn't be so bad, even though years have gone by. With multiple new projects by DC, we believe that they are secretly working on Man of Steel 2. Even though nothing has been officially announced, this would be the perfect time to release this movie. Many even mentioned that the Black Adam movie would set up Man of Steel 2 by featuring Henry Cavill returning as Superman in a post-credits cameo. Now, we have yet to see this, but it appears as the future for a Man of Steel sequel is quite bright. Potential release date. With all of this being said, the release date for this movie might be sooner than we expect. With recent activities in the DC universe, one might believe that this movie will eventually go into production. However, don't hope that it will get released in a few months. The reality is that we might have to wait a year, or at least. We have been waiting since 2013 for a new movie, so what's another year or two? In addition to all of this, Henry Cavill's busy schedule won't make things easier if he is to come back and reprise his role. Throughout the years, he has smashed that like button if you haven't done so already. But no, he has established himself as a bankable actor, with starring roles in Mission Impossible Fallout and The Witcher. Due to all of this, the actor will likely have trouble to fit in Superman in his schedule. If the production and filming of Man of Steel begins this year, it will all revolve around Cavill's schedule and when he is free to do the movie. That being said, a year or two is the least that we can expect for a release date. A few years back, many even believed that the movie could premiere in the end of 2022. But since there are no official announcements about the movie, we believe that we're in for a wait that could grow to 11 or 12 years since the first movie came out. Is Henry Cavill coming back? When Cavill was asked if he would like to return as Superman, he said that he would be happy to do it. Due to his incredible performance in the first movie, fans of the movie only want to see Cavill come back and reprise his role, instead of having a new Superman. Cavill believes that there is still a lot to be explored about the character, but he hasn't officially confirmed his involvement in the sequel. This led many to question whether he will return. Once the news about a sequel began circling, fans expressed that they will not settle for any other actor portraying Superman than Cavill. However, it all comes down to the director of the movie and the overall production team of the film. Since Cavill has said that he would like to go back as Superman, it is highly likely that he will be the first choice as Clark Kent. There is no doubt that without Cavill, this movie would simply not make it. If they decide to go with another actor, many fans will be furious with the decision, and that is understandable. In the first movie, Cavill became the legendary Superman, and if you ask anyone, he was the perfect choice for the role. From that moment on, he is the only one to reprise the role, and the only actor that we can see coming back for this movie. Surely, nothing has been confirmed, so we have yet to see what the future will hold. What will happen? It's hard to truly predict what will be next for Man of Steel 2, but there have been a few theories on where the story could go next. After the events of the first movie, followed up by the events of Superman vs. Batman and Justice League, it's only fair to assume that the story will continue on after Justice League. On the other hand, the movie might follow right after the first one, though it might be tricky. We believe that a fresh storyline will be the best way to go. In it, we can see Superman still fighting evil and protecting the Earth. However, we guess we can only wait patiently to see more. Surely, the movie will follow up on the similar type of story, where Superman is threatened by a new villain, and he must do everything in his power to protect himself and the people he loves. We can also potentially see him visiting other planets due to his capability of going everywhere he wants. Furthermore, we'd like to see his relationship with Lois evolve and take a deep dive into the world he lives in and the everyday struggles he is facing. As of today, there is no official information about the actual storyline of the movie, but since the first one had one insane plot, we can only imagine that the sequel will have one as well, if not better. Who will be the villain? Since the movie was released in 2013, it did receive a sequel, known as Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice. Even though it wasn't a movie all about Superman, fans were pleased to see it. However, that wasn't the original plan for the movie. Zack Snyder spoke up and said that in the original plan for the sequel, Superman would be faced with Brainiac. He further said that he would have been a natural choice for the sequel, and at that time, Brainiac had never been done properly in live action. Well, it might not have happened then, but this original plan could follow for Man of Steel 2. We could be able to see Brainiac as the main villain in this new movie. Another huge villain that many believe will return to the movie is Lex Luthor. If he were to return in the sequel, Lex could team up with General Sam Lane or Brainiac to smash that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. But no, in all seriousness, he could team up to destroy Superman. A deeper study of Lex and his insane genius would also have to be explored. Also, in the sequel, we could also see a few villains coming together to destroy the indestructible Superman. This could present us an option to introduce new villains and show them in a different light and in different versions. Since we still don't know the plot of the movie, it's hard to even predict who will become the next big villain. But our money is on Brainiac, as it would make the most sense out of all the villains. Superman vs. Black Adam. Since many have mentioned that Black Adam might open up the doors for a potential Man of Steel 2 movie, we have yet to look a bit deeper into this. If this is true, could we see Black Adam going against Superman? That will for sure be the ultimate showdown. Black Adam, portrayed by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, is yet to be released. Black Adam is unlike any of the former heroes of the DC universe, and his status as a good guy in this universe remains to be confirmed. A hero such as Black Adam for sure deserves to be pinned against someone as strong as him, and there is only one superhero in the entire DC Comics that could have the strength and power to go against him, and that is Superman. In the past, we have seen the Batman vs. Superman movie. So could the next sequel be Superman vs. Black Adam? The possibilities are endless, and it could definitely happen. Black Adam has seen his origin story and status as a supervillain revised in recent years and is considered an anti-hero by other DC characters. He is truly a force to be reckoned with, and even Superman would have a hard time fighting him. Given all of this, it would be nice to see Superman be faced by someone as strong as he is, where he would have trouble winning the fight. Check out these videos next.